Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, a spring training matchup between the Texas Rangers and the Kansas City Royals. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Dero, daytime road game form. What you got?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Brad Keller gets the ball for the Royals in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Hey, guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And, guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Owings going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Into the box, Rougned Odor. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting fourth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Well hit deep down the right field line, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Nomar Mazara, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Into the box now, Joey Gallo. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rangers 2 and the Royals nothing. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Mike Minor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Stepping into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit to first. Guzman gloves it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 3. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Minor, a native of Tennessee. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 2-0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure.
In now, Ronald Guzman. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting 8. The catcher,
stepping up to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. One out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Owings is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 9. The center fielder, number 3, Delino DeShields.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit down the third baseline. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball, and he'll get in there safely.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Soler. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Odor.
In now, Rougned. Fouled off. Choo at second with 2 down. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Bonifacio is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Texas is out in front, 4-0. Digging in now, Salvador Perez, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. At the plate, Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Perez at third, Cuthbert on second, Bonifacio at first, 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Royals wind up leaving them loaded. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Now here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. And the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Well, the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Royals nothing. Coming to the plate now, Adalberto Mondesi, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here he comes again, 1-2. Away.
The center fielder, number 2, Chris Owings.
Leadoff man set down, and here's Chris Owings. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. Guzman is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Settling in now, Whit Merrifield. So far,
Merrifield.
0 for 1 with a flyout. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like
The
that.
catcher,
You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box, Salvador Perez. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And they'll escape danger here after the 2 out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for out number 1. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Now batting, the center fielder, Delino DeShields.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now it's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Previous history with Ian Kennedy. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Drew Smiley, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Drew Smiley.
Into the box now, Brian Goodwin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Chesler Cuthbert waits on deck. The 3-1. Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chesler Cuthbert.
At the plate, Chesler Cuthbert. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Ripped down the first base line. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2
right
pitch out of
fielder,
the zone.
number
Could have got
12.
on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Soler.
In now, Jorge Soler. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gallo going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Into the box now, Jorge Bonifacio. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Cuthbert, the runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, number 66.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Ryan O'Hearn. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Too high, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. Line toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home. But he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Into the box, Chris Owings. In the dirt, and now let's see. And this is behind him at third as that'll head down the line in left field. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch.
That was just great. Great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
And the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Ben Lively, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Ben Lively.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff, extra base hit.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The right fielder, number 30.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Throw over to the bag. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Andres stands at first with one out. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Lifted in the air to center field. Owings has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the fifth inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joey Gallo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-1. In the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. They hold on to a 5. C.D. Pelham, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Royals go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Eric Skoglund takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53.
So stepping in as Dribble Cabrera. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4. In now, Ronald Guzman. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 9, Isaiah.
Digging in to try it again, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Skied down the left field line. Bonifacio sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Fielder, number 3.
So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. 2-2 the count. The 2-2. Hard on the ground toward short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right
there. Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. Grounded up the first baseline. DeShields is off at first with 2 away. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Now a snap move over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off. Ready once again, Chesler Cuthbert. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Cue shot here out towards short, but there to take it in is the shortstop Andrus for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there's ball 2 now. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Three and one.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 3-1. Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder.
Stepping in, Jorge Bonifacio. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, number 66.
Ready now, Ryan O'Hearn. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And that's low. So a good eye there as he works the count back full. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they move out in front 7-6. Stepping in now, Chris Owings. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead. Jeffrey Springs takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the Rangers, number 54.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Homer Bailey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Owings ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting. Right field.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nomar
54.
Mazara. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Cam Gallagher is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Leo Vera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Martin Maldonado will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Hit down the line at first. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Cam Gallagher will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Change for the Royals. Now playing second base, number 36, Cam.
Brian Pins is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy's big.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as that'll put him into a tie at 7-7.
Just an absolutely incredible swing of the bat and show of strength on that home run. As we see on Show Track, the ball was launched at 120 miles an hour off the bat, so it didn't need a time. As Drupal Cabrera will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. The 2-2 sent in the air out to straightaway center. Owings is going to get there. 1 down.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. To 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Hunter Pence will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Hunter Pence.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pence has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
And there are two away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Left side, backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Rangers battle back to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Hunter Pence will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Terrence Gore is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Hit in the air to left. Gallo giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2. Drilled down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7.
Bonifacio.
Digging in, Jorge Bonifacio. Here comes the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. This remains a 7-all tie. Glenn Sparkman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Hunter Dozier has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
A defensive change for the Royals. Now playing third base, number 17. Hunter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Popped up. O'Hearn shading to his right. One away.
The batter,
Digging in once again, Rougned Odor hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Square.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's now a one-run ball game. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Standing in now, Elvis Andrus. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
The right fielder, number 30.
Nomar Mazara will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Andrus leads off first with one away. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to...
On to first, and they get the double play. Chris Martin is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 31, Chris.
Now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Mazara ranging back, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. Count still at 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Billy Hamilton will come on as a pinch hitter.
For the Royals.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting second.
Digging in, Cam Gallagher. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2 out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box now, Brian Pins. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Billy Hamilton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Center field. Number 6.
Scott Barlow takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch. There is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here. Lead off the 10th.
Third baseman
Willie Calhoun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down in time, and he is nailed at second. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. 2 balls and a strike now. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now
Patrick Wisdom will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 21.
What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally home run here.
The second baseman,
Odor will get another crack at it here as we flash you back to the 9th inning. This solo home run was a big one as it helped to get us to where we are now in the extra innings. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hence on third to Shields. At second, Wisdom on at first with 2 down. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Elvis Andrews. Line towards center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Now
Willie Calhoun is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Alex Gordon is up off the bench as he'll lead off the bottom of the 10th after a disastrous top of the inning.
For the Rangers. Now
the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, third base.
So striding in, Hunter Dozier. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gallo looking up. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Jorge Soler hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Now in the box, Jorge Bonifacio. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting. Number 66.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Gloved by Santana. And he is in there. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Odor on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The center fielder, number 6.
KC down to their final strike in this one, and he fouls this one off. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Throw is up the line as it gets away. as he arrives at second without a play as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Second baseman, Bear.
At the plate, Ken Gallagher. A two-out hit and win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. And the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. Kansas City played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Trevor Oaks is the winning. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. With that,
and
here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Lance Lynn gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Swing and a line drive, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Corey.
Next for Milwaukee, Corey Spangenberg. fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2-1 the count. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Kane stands at second with 2 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. 2-2. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run just like you draw it up.
To Shields will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And my goodness, that nearly got him as he had to back away from it. It's ball 3.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nomar Mazara, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Batting 5th.
So coming to the plate, Joey Gallo, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
High and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
And as we take another look at that one on show track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
Batting 8th.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So first and second with 1 man gone, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. And they get the double play at third. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Brewers 1. In now the Brewers DH, Mike Moustakas. For his career in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lynn has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2 one more time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Ryan Braun now. The 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. In time as he just gets the tag down. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Orlando.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 5-1. Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Elvis Andrus. Hit hard to third. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Mazara.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. Fastball called strike, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
2-2, here it is. Fouled off. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Joey Gallo.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Mazara, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Once again, a 3-2. And another foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now as Dribble Cabrera, a splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. The 2-2. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and this one will bounce into the wall. Mazara blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Josh Tomlin enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Josh Tomlin.
Ronald Guzman will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Two out here and a runner at second. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Still 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, they've already pushed 8 runs across, and it's still early. I'm not sure what the answer is. At this point, you might just consider leaving the pitcher out there. You don't want to waste your bullpen in a game like this. Then again, it's early, so you don't want to throw in the towel either.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Three runs already home here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Arcia gloves it, and Spangenberg's got the throw that retires the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Rangers 8 and the Brewers 1. Striding in once again, Lorenzo Cain, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg, 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gallo. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In his hard liner toward short. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps
Now
on
batting,
giving, D-Roll. Both
baseman,
teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a double play victim last time around. The 1-1 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing.
Now
sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Standing in now, Rougned Odor. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter
30.
away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
In now, Nomar Mazara. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Popped straight up. Arcia ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Drew Smiley will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Drew.
Standing in, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Smiley peers in. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Another full count pitch on its way. High fly ball out to deep right field. Mazzaro looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Ryan Braun. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. That's popped up. Andres into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
I got to count.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rangers 8 and the Brewers 2. Called the pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Anderson.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Kane is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
1 gone in the Texas 4th. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out to the mound, and with the pitcher this young, you just want to let him know that he's out there for a reason, and to trust what got him here is good enough to get him through this.
Into the box now. Delino DeShields lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Cabrera isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. But the Rangers add on thanks to this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now
stepping up now, Corey Spangenberg. No hits to this point.
Spangenberg.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He singled his last time up. This is hit high and deep out to left. Gallo ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rangers 9 and the Brewers 3. Brent Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess.
For Milwaukee, number 35.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He went deep last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. He's out.
Ben Gamble is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
16. Ben
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now another 1-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Manny Pena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off.
Pena.
Five runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dave.
Please. Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 14.
In now the
Let's play ball.
Pinch hitting.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Braun. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously the runner at second base was going to score easily.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Aaron Wilkerson comes on.
Play ball.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Darno has it in his tracks. 1 away.
Now batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Calling for it, Wisdom. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop.
Striding in, Orlando Arcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Let's play ball.
Nate Orf will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Tyler Saladino will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Ground ball right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. Home half of the Nate Orf will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Tyler Saladino will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 70. This change defensively for the Brewers.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
Number 13.
And it's gone as they add still another.
Play ball.
Now coming into pinch hit.
So digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. And that'll bring up Ben.
Let's play ball.
Your attention, please.
Eric Kratz will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
The third baseman, Eric Kratz.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Count still full, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. The Brewers down to their final strike. Fouled away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
17-5 in this one today. The Rangers slated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Lance Lynn gets the W on the mound. Ulysses Chassin was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
17 minutes.